That's what can happen. The best thing for us to do is calm down and listen to what I'm saying. Because we gotta think about jail and we gotta think about that.
I ain't gotta think about none of that. I got bail money at the end of the day. Check my motherfucking street responsibility. Check that.
You guys have seen an up and down roller coaster season 2. I don't think that I was able to reach my full potential for the viewers to see more than me than an angry black woman. It's so much more to me than that.
You don't even know how to run a motherfucking business.
I do know how to run my business.
You don't know how to run a motherfucking business.
I do.
Period. I'ma your ass up if you keep playing with me.
Season 10, I think that you guys were able to dive more into my personality and the fun side of me, children, marriage, and then we deep dived into a divorce. But everything that I feel like we built is just crumbled. No marriage is perfect, but I definitely felt like I had the man that I was gonna be with for the rest of my life. Yes, this is my husband. We were ready to expand our family. My husband and I are talking about doing IVF again. Did I tell you about that?
Y'all want to make one together?
We want to make one together. Then one day I woke up and I just was feeling like there was some type of distance between my husband and I.
It's been a while since we've done all of this stuff, you know, like having a baby again.
You don't look excited. I'm not really sure what went wrong. I'm still questioning that myself.
So what do you want to do?
I'm divorcing him.
For real, Brooke? Okay. Are you sure? I just want to make sure you're just not angry making this decision.
My children are grown. You think I'm gonna build a foundation and start a whole family with a that can't keep his in his pants? You really broke our whole family apart. And then we deep dive into me having a traumatic situation within my family, me losing my daughter. It took a lot for me just to get to this point, and I still have such a far road to go.
Oh, you do. It's not over with.
As much grace as I try to give myself with grieving, sometimes I may lead with anger. Losing Kayla, I am still on an emotional roller coaster, and that is the scary part for me.
You know, when I think about all the things that are not going to happen because she's not here, that's hard.
Yeah. That's really difficult.
But yeah, it's nothing. We just be glad that we had her as long as we did.
Yeah, I do. I thank God for that. I learned in therapy to like check myself when I get angry at the world because it's not the world's fault, you know? So I have to check myself a lot. And now I'm learning that, you know, it's okay for me to be happy.
Yeah.
I'm at a stage where I just have to protect my peace, but I never know what's gonna trigger me. Grief will just sneak up on you and you just never know what emotion it's gonna bring to the forefront. My perspective now, it's like I don't live by the rules, the traditional rules of relationships in life. I do things that make me happy, make me feel good. I set my boundaries, and I wake up every single day with the thought of making sure that I'm fighting to keep my happiness and joy and be surrounded by those who actually love me and support me. And also, you know, a lot of things roll off my shoulders now. Like, I don't get as pissed off as I used to, but that probably has a lot to do with therapy too. Well, the biggest moment on this show that contributed to my personal growth is me losing my daughter. That caused me to have to dig deep in areas that, you know, I forgot existed. And with me having to do that, it made me, you know, have to see the good, the bad, the ugly within myself, doing the work, because that's the most important part and the hardest part, is doing the work on yourself.
You have a calling.
You definitely hit it right on the nose. Like, I do feel like I have a calling. I never asked for, sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to make you cry. Now you're going to make me cry, my sensitive ass.
I never asked for, you know, the the season that I'm in, you know, or this position in life, you know, that God has given me.
It's okay. It's all right.
And I know that I do have a certain strength that, you know, most don't. What choice do I have but to get up? So if I'm going to get up and go out into the world, then I'm going to try to help people as much as I can. Once I was able to do that, I mean, I'm still on my journey, but I definitely have built a strong foundation to be able to move forward. I do much better with keeping my hands to myself. I mean, what better progress than that? I've learned to use my words. I try not to take things so personal. And of course, there are going to be certain situations that just, you know, stab me right in the heart. And in a flash, you'll see me revert back to 2012 season 2.
The best.
That's what can happen.
The best thing for us to do is calm down and listen to what I'm saying. Because we got to think about jail and we got to think about that.
I ain't got to think about none of that. I got bail money at the end of the day. Check my motherfucking street responsibilities.
Why don't we go to the ringway?
We ain't got to go to no motherfucking ring, bitch. I ain't give a fuck.
You can't talk to someone like this, like this, like this, like this. You just cannot do all of this. It's too much.
I'm fine. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm fine.
I got to get my bag, dog.
Sit. Come back. Step right here.
It's cool.
It's Julio. Get back out of here.
Come on.
Chill. Somebody for my
What's on, bitch?
What's up, bitch?
What's on, bitch?
What's up?
Trying to make a name for yourself, bitch. I already got a name. You
What's she saying?
Come here. Let me show you, bitch. Bring your little fat ass in here, you little big booty bitch.
You know, I'm still a work in progress. I'm not perfect, but I definitely use my words better and I've definitely matured. You know, I'm a grown woman. So grown woman, grown kids, and I'm doing my best every day to try to set a great example. I would have to definitely say my Skin by Brooke Bailey. You can find it on brookebaileyinkc.com. I have anti-aging products and also lips. Okay, I'm wearing my lips today. And also my book club. For most of you that don't know, I have Brooke Bailey Inc. Book Club on social media. And I'm an avid reader. I love to get lost in books. And that is also a part of my healing and therapy. I read a lot of different types of books, and my book club is definitely growing, and I'm actually in the process of writing a book now, so stay tuned. I am so proud of Shani and her book release. I am really happy that she finally got to a place in her life to share her story and put it out there to help the next person. Being a part of Basketball Wives, the season is done airing, or even during, my self-care is top priority because it can be overwhelming sometimes. You know, you're having these arguments with your girlfriends, you're having disagreements, you are getting upset, you're saying things that, you know, are just flying off your tongue, and sometimes you're like, damn, I didn't mean to say that, but guess what? You said it, and now the world can see it. So you definitely have to take care of yourself. I'm a spa girl. I go get massages, I meditate, I read my affirmations, I pray. Ashley is going to explain to us the purpose of a sound bath.
So the purpose of a sound bath is to remove negative energy from the body. The sound bath is gonna be like a guided meditation. If you guys can lay down, I want your head back, feet this way. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Touch your nipples, you guys, while you're doing it.
Oh my God, do not touch your nipples.
Okay.
I think you have to have thick skin in order to be able to do this because most people will probably ball up in a corner and cry by the time they're done filming or watching the show and having to deal with social media. It could be overwhelming, but I'm definitely the girl that can take it off. So I'm just not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up in life. I'm not gonna give up in anything. So it's just, I have to put my best foot forward at all times, no matter what. My top 3 moments on the show, definitely one being King Magazine. That was like one of the last publications, I believe, of King Magazine. And me being, you know, an original video vixen, King Magazine having the cover was a big deal. That was definitely a top for me.
You snooze, you lose. Let's go. Ray's not here, so I'm taking up all her time.
Turn it up.
Drea not being at the photo shoot definitely gave me more shoot time, gave me more areas to shoot at, and I look hot. Who doesn't want to get naked when they look hot? Drea leaving may have helped me get on the cover. I definitely feel like I knocked it out the ballpark.
So I like snakes, right? I always thought that I wanted one. We just recently went to Mexico, season 11, and me being able to have the snake around my neck and touch it and all of that, you know, that kind of put me on the middle ground of, do I want a snake or do I not want a snake? I don't know yet. So that was a good moment for me. And then also, you know, kissing Evelyn, like that was a good moment on the show. You know, that's my friend in real life, and you know, I usually don't kiss my friends, but it was actually a nice kiss and it was fun and we were having a great time. And what other way to make up with your friend, right? A nice tongue kiss.
Tongue kiss the closest person next to you, or take 2 shots.
Come on, French kiss. Tongue out. Oh my God.
I think we've reached the point where too much tequila has been consumed. Because they decide to kiss, tongue it, French it, all kinds of stuff. Some deep feelings that they've been hiding is coming to the surface.
They liked it. Evelyn's whole throat came into her.
When you kiss and your head tilt, you like that.
I'm kind of surprised. Like, I don't know. I think we went from a peck to tongue. It happened kind of fast, but at this point, I'm honestly not even mad at her for inviting Jackie and Cheyenne. And you know what? My girl's a good kisser. Well, one thing that I would like to make you guys aware of is that I really could care less about your opinions when they're terrible. You can leave comments on X, you can leave comments on social media, and they literally roll off my back. So it's kind of like you're wasting your time and you're just talking to the air and you're just gonna get blocked. So I'm not gonna respond. We're not gonna have an argument on social media, and your opinion just doesn't count.